Hello guys, welcome back. In today's weekend episode, this video is going to be short and sweet. However, before we move on to the BTC price action, I would like to remind you, if you guys enjoying and learning from the contents, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Starting from a weekly time frame, as you can see, we've got around 8 hour plus to close this weekly candle. So the primary support on the weekly time frame is still the same, around 36,000 and 36,500. However, I want to draw your attention to the RSI. Now, under weekly time frame, we've been following this RSI on the higher time frame for some time, and the primary level that we're supposed to hold was around 50 level. However, maximum hold level was around 45, and as you can see, we retraced from 45, we came all the way back to 48, and then at the moment we are at the level of 43. So this is not really a good sign on the higher time frame. However, the price action still healthy and bullish. In order to analyze this RSI, we need to move on to the daily time frame. We've been on an uptrend around nearly 200 days, if we're going to calculate from the beginning of the October. However, and as you remember, lower time frames started giving, I say, bearish signal at around 60 level, and the market structure changed as well at the same time. We started printing a lower highs, and the confirmation actually came at around by breaking 50,000 level. As a result, as you can see, we started printing a lower highs, and from the bottom a lower low structure. So we've been in the correction market around nearly 50 days we are correcting, and this is a reasonable. Patience is the key in this market, as I'm mentioning time to time. If we're going to look at the RSI, as you can see, the price action kept printing a lower highs, and from the south we've got a lower lows. However, on the RSI, as you can see, we have a higher low structure. So this means that we have got a bullish divergence, potential bullish divergence on the daily time frame. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about this bullish divergence. In order to look into this, we need to check a lower time frames, and we've got number of resistance above us. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we had this expectation. As soon as we hold the support number 2, we went all the way, and we expected to further down, correct a little bit, and then the expectation was to go all the way up to 38,000. However, this structure has been failed, and I notified via my Twitter account. If you're not following me, you can follow me at CryptoMagnate8 for an instant updates. This setup has been failed, and we had another setup under a lower time frame. Yesterday I updated again via Twitter. Once we broke this level after retesting, I was expecting, because lower time frames that we're going to look into it, we're just recapping from the last videos and the last tweets. At around here, all the way, I was expecting the price action to come to $27,000, where our higher time frame Fibonacci level was. So at the moment, this setup is going to be valid as long as we're going to be staying below $35,000. That was a fake out on the 4-hour time frame. As soon as we broke this level, we went all the way. So bear in your mind, this upper line of this support number 1 is going to be acting as a resistance. Once we manage to break the upper line of this, claim as a support, and we are good to go towards the $38,000. At the moment, 4-hour time frame is under the bear's control. 2-hour time frame, 35,000 is a controlling point where the majority of the bears are actually waiting for the bulls. Either we're going to get a harsh rejection, and then we come to the lower line of this support all the way to the $27,000. Otherwise, if we can manage to break and stay above this $35,000, then we are good to go towards the $38,000. At the moment, in the last 72 hours, this level has been extremely hard to analyze this current price action. Moving on to 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame was in the last 72 hours became quite tricky, because we had a number of fake outs on the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, that once we start getting a bullish signal at around here, and as you can see, twice got rejected, as you may call it, double top, and then price action came all the way down here. So at the moment, 1-hour time frame still under the bear's control. Again, I'm keep repeating, during this type of market, lower time frames will give you a lot of fake out signals, and therefore, in order to take long, as soon as successful break from 35,000 claiming as a support, then we are good to go. In the first place, $38,000. So 1 hour time frame at the moment is under the bear's control. Under 1 hour time frame, if we can manage to break 33,500 and stay above, then 1 hour time frame will start giving us a bullish signal, and the next resistance is going to be again $35,000, which is going to be $1,500 difference. Otherwise, if we lose $32,000 this time, highly likely we're going to be visiting to our support level at around 30,000. The next area that we have to watch is going to be $27,500, $27,000. Before we move on to Ethereum price actions, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. During the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. As soon as 2,600, 2,500 lost, on the daily time frame, we went all the way up to the primary level was around 2,000 level. However, if we're going to analyze on the higher time frame, as I expected, that as long as I said, as long as we're going to be staying above this black line of this support, it was acting as a support, now it's going to act as a resistance. As long as we're going to be staying above, then we have a high chance to go all the way up to 2,500, 2,800 level. However, as you can see, one after another, after this, the bearish engulfing, 5 days we had a battle at around 2,000 level. And as you can see, week to week, body to body rejection. And then we saw the price action came all the way up to $1,700. Moving on to 4 hour time frame. Ethereum under 4 hour time frame, that was a slight fake out. As soon as we lost the lower line of this resistance, it was acting as a support. As you remember, 2,470, 2,450, we went all the way down the south. However, my expectation was this 2,000 level, I was expecting it to hold, and it didn't. As you can see, first dump, retested it. Last time, as I mentioned, like lower time frames are, all of them are underwater, and we expected in the first target zone to come to this level at around $1,700 and $1,720. So as you can see, week to week, about 4 candles, 16 hours, we had a battle, and we didn't manage to break in order to go to 1,550 level. Right now, we're having another battle of around 1,850 level. So as I mentioned via Twitter account, in the previous videos, the short signal has been provided under a mid time frame as well as the higher time frames. And the target zone was around 2,000 level. So if one took it, that would have given up already 18% spot profit. And the next time, as soon as we retested this resistance and we couldn't manage to break it above and stay above, as a lower time frame, mid time frame was heavily underwater, as I said, we're going to come all the way down to a 1,700 level. So this trade provided another 14%, nearly 15% spot profit. If you're a leverage trader, that would have been given with a 10 times leverage, 180%. Now this was more than 140% profit. If we're going to analyze the 4 hour time frame, as long as we're going to remain below 2,300 level, then 4 hour time frame will be heavily under the bear's control. Breaking 2,300 and 2,350, claiming as a support, the first target zone is going to be, I'm looking on the 4 hour time frame, is going to be 2,800 level. So it is too early to talk about the bullish scenario. However, if we can see another rejection at around this support box, then the next level we can go all the way up to 1,550 level. Moving on to 2 hour time frame. Under 2 hour time frame, 2,000, ideally 2,100, it's going to be a crucial level. Breaking this level, claiming as a support, then the first level that I will be watching at around 2,500 and 2,600 level. The current condition of 2 hour time frame is heavily underwater. And again, under 2 hour time frame, either with this black line, which is extremely important, the Fibonacci level, or this blue box, if we're going to get a rejection, highly likely this level of 1,730 may not hold this time, and then price action may go all the way up to 1,550. It depends all to BTC. 1 hour time frame. As I'm keep mentioning, especially for the Ethereum, 1 hour time frame, these lower time frames is less reliable, and as soon as we're going to be breaking at around 1,900 and 2,000 level, this level, we can get a bullish signal. However, this can be another fake out like this, and then the price action may go towards this out. So if you're a swing trader, I would say wait for the 4-hour time frame. Under the 4-hour time frame confirmation, that level is going to be around 2,300, 2,200. As long as we're going to break this level, and we are good to go towards the upside. Otherwise, keep an eye on to these levels at around 1,550 level. This was a bullish and bearish scenario. However, it is too early to rely on the bulls. We have a resistance above us. As long as we're going to be remaining below those resistance, we will be under the bear's control. And we came to an end of this episode. And if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.